Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, world, and welcome to episode 67 of Ball Don't Lie. I'm your host, Jared, with my lovely counter host, as always, Starkey. Starkey, what's the word of the day?
The word of the day is spirit.
Okay, spirit. So you have to use spirit at least somehow in every other sentence today.
Every other sentence.
Yes.
I'll do what I can.
Okay, that's all we asked for. Folks, good show. We had to postpone last week. I had my kid's first birthday party, and I underestimated how much stuff I had to do for it. And let me tell you what, now I got a green thumb.
We're proud of you, man. We really are.
I am now a gardener, and I love it. I enjoy going out there planting some flowers, doing some trimming my bushes, doing the mulch. I tell you what, the worst thing ever is literally pulling up shrubs.
Yeah.
I almost chopped my, your index toe? I almost chopped it off the other day.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was with the pickaxe taking up one of the tree roots, and I missed and hit my foot. Took off a good amount of skin, but I was like, apparently if I would have gone up a little higher, I may have chopped my toe off.
That's not good.
Hey, that's why I always do things barefoot, baby. But I want to give a shout out real fast to my cousin's husband, who is like an older brother to me.
Okay.
Big Kev. Let me tell you what, I'm going to get to a story about Kevin here in a second. Kevin is they came to the party, all that, to see Harper, celebrate 1 year, all that, whole 9 yards. Kevin looked at me, first walked in, gave a tour of the house, all that. He said, "Hey, where's the Ball Don't Lie studio? Can I see it?" I was like, "Of course!"
Absolutely, you can.
Kevin has been a day one listener. Shout out to you, Kevin. He wants to be
Shout
on
out
the
to
show.
Kevin.
We're going to get Kevin on the show.
Absolutely.
Now, let me tell you what pisses me off with Kevin. There's one thing he pisses me off. There is no sport he is not good at. Kevin's
That's about right.
Kevin's about 16. Kevin's about 17 years older than me. I've never seen him my dad taught him golf one afternoon. That guy was hitting a 5-iron or hitting a driver about 250, 260. Within 10 minutes of learning how to hit a driver, and was using a pitching wedge about 150, 160 in an afternoon. Kevin used to be able to dunk a basketball. Kevin's shorter than me, and I'm 5'10", 5'11". This was when he was in high school. If Kevin was 6'1", he probably would have gone D1.
Yeah.
Man can throw a football he can throw a football easy. He can ice skate, he can snowboard, he can skiboard, he can ski. Heck, he can probably water ski. That's just the competitive. That's just because he's like an older brother and I get very competitive with him. It just pisses me off. There's nothing he is not good at. Oh, he's great at badminton.
Who even plays badminton besides Kevin?
You don't go to family barbecues and someone has a badminton net put up somewhere?
No, we're not a badminton family.
Oh, you're not doing it right. If you don't have a badminton tournament going on at your family barbecue, you're doing things wrong.
We'll need to get one.
Let me tell you what, badminton tournaments will get hostile. You will have back in the day, if you went to a Sullivan family outing, there would be a racket thrown in. Either thrown at someone or snapped over a knee.
All right.
We take badminton very serious in our family. Volleyball got intense too.
Yeah.
Badminton, when we do doubles in badminton, the tournaments, oh yeah, you would be pissed at your partner. If your partner missed an easy one, you were yelling at your partner. I'm talking about my aunts would be yelling at me. I'm in 5th grade. I'm like, what?
Y'all, it's not that serious.
It is. It's bragging rights, Starkey.
That's
I'm also coming out of retirement this. Oh, no, we're at it too. I'm also coming out of retirement this fall. Not for
softball.
football. Yeah, softball. Football.
Let's
I'm
go.
I'm a has-been. I'm a has-been in football. I was D3 at the best. I'm retired in football. No, I'm a co-ed softball player.
Let's
I like to call
go.
myself the Shane Falco of softball.
Hey, somebody has to do it.
Footsteps Falco. Oh my gosh. I think I may change my jersey name to that now. Footsteps Falco. Oh my.
That's perfect.
I have to do it now. Okay, I know I've said it before. That's still one of my favorite movies. But yeah, I'm coming out of retirement. Got asked to be on a team. And I said, let me dust out the old glove. Let me get the spikes on. I wear spikes just in practice because they sound cool. But yeah, I'm back in my old position, old shortstop.
There you go. All right.
Catcher doesn't really matter. I can't really catch, so I really don't have a spot anymore at catching. So I'm back in shortstop. Praying to the good Lord because I don't take a liner to the face.
We got faith in you, Jared. We got faith in you.
Yeah, let me tell you what I do. It practice hurts now. Like we'll go out there, we'll do like an hour, just do like some simulation stuff here and there, just build up that team chemistry. Apparently, is what we need.
Mm-hmm. That team spirit, if you will.
Hey man, yeah. Someone asked me, "Are you a power hitter?" I said, "No, I'm a contact hitter.
Yeah.
My job is to literally hit it on the ground, and I run to first, or I hit a little blooper over the infield.
You just get on base."
They're like, "Are you sure you'd be like a power hitter?" I'm like, "No, I'm lucky if I make contact." Just like how I played in high school, I only made like in middle school and all that up to middle school. The reason I made the team was because I could catch. Other than that, I can't bat. I used to get hit more than I hit a ball in the game.
Yeah.
I would get hit by pitches at least once or twice a game. I mean, got to get on base.
Yeah, that's it.
My OBS, is that what it is? On base percentage?
Yeah, on base percentage. Yeah, on base percentage.
My own base percentage was the third highest on the team,
hey,
and I was batting like 8-9.
Hey man,
third highest on the team, batting at the bottom, baby.
That's the way to do it.
Hey, I was covered in bruises, but I scored. We have a good show tonight. Lots happened since then. Let's just jump into it. Oh, since we've been gone, the Showboats are on a freaking 5-game winning streak.
Carried by special teams and defense.
No, let's face it. They're just carried by They're carried by defense. I think the special teams was a 1-game thing. It's not. I watched it a little bit of it on Sunday with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
We almost fell asleep on internet. That's how bad it is.
Oh, yikes.
The highest. What do you think their highest point total this year is?
I would say. I know they won one game by like 2 or 3. I'm going to say 28.
29. That was May 6th. So that was literally a month ago from today. They scored 29 points.
Ooh.
It's not good. They have 2 remaining games left, and both of them are against top teams in their division. They got to play New Orleans Breakers. Luckily, both games are at home. So, hey, I'm going to try to go to one. I'm playing golf this weekend, so I can't go this one. I'm going to try to go to the Birmingham Stallions game.
Okay.
But, yeah, they're atrocious. They suck. Cole Kelly is our man in charge. Cole Kelly is averaging. He's throwing 58. His completion percentage is 58%. He's averaging 165 yards. He's thrown 6 touchdowns to 4 interceptions.
Yikes.
Yeah, my guy's killing it.
They've got a good run game though. A good run game though, don't they?
They're a running back by committee now. Now their main guy is Kareth White. He's a former 7th round draft pick in 2019. Played at FAU. He's finally coming around. Alex Collins got hurt halfway through the season.
Gotcha.
So they've gone to him. They're just a bulldozing team, and they're play tough defense. I think they may have they have a good shot at winning. All they have to do is win one game, and they've clinched the spot.
Yeah.
If from what I've read the other day, if they win tomorrow, or if they win on Saturday, they will clinch a spot in the playoffs. Because you will own the season series against the Breakers. I don't know why I keep saying Icebreakers, but the New Orleans Breakers. You own the series against them.
Yeah.
And that's all we need, baby.
Row the boats, baby. Let's go.
Row the freaking boat. I love that. Let's jump into our next one real fast. We had some. I think no one saw this coming.
If it's what I think you're thinking of, no.
The PGA and LIV have now merged, or will be merging into one Unity Golf League.
And also I can't think of the official name of it, but the European Tour also.
I mean, I really
not that I know literally anybody on that tour.
I don't either, but I think I broke this morning about 9:19 in the morning. I looked over to my boss, said, "Hey Billy, check." I said, "Hey, a breaking news from Bald Online." I said, "LIV and PGA are merging." He said, "What?" I said, "Yeah." Here's the thing though, it's good for golf. You finally have your big name guys back in the regular field with your stuff. It's going to be better for viewership. It's going to be weird to see how the money works now.
Yes.
So the LIV guys, will they still be making more money? Will they still get all their guaranteed money than the PGA guy, or will the PGA guys get a guaranteed contract? Because didn't you say? I didn't have a chance to really read all of it or listen to some stuff today. Didn't you say the LIV bought out the PGA?
From what I heard, I don't know if this is confirmed or not, so I'm not breaking any news here, but the way that it was told to me and the way that I read it was that the LIV Tour essentially bought out the PGA. But again, that could be totally wrong. I'm not entirely sure on that, but I did know that one side was, not doing as well money-wise, got bought out. A lot of people were comparing it to Dunder Mifflin buying out the Michael Scott Paper Company on The Office.
Hey, I love that.
I'm just saying.
That makes me happy.
Yeah,
so
I love it.
They don't have the full details on when that's going to go into effect, but hey, it's going to help golf out so much better because now you don't have to wait for the major championships to see like Phil Mickelson play, Cam Smith play, Dustin Johnson play.
Yep.
Cam Smith. I already said Cam Smith. Koepka, DeChambeau.
Yeah, DeChambeau.
DeChambeau.
The bad boy of golf.
Patrick freaking Reed. But you know what, Sharky? We're going to make you a golfer, I think, at one point in your life. You're becoming a dad. It's in your dad duty to at least try to get into golf.
Yeah. I think my wife might leave me if that happens, but we'll try.
Why?
She cannot stand the game.
Oh, here's the thing. Watching it is okay. But playing it, totally fun. There's something like teeing off with the boys, slicing one into the woods, and spending 10 minutes trying to find your ball.
I feel like if I ever played, that would be me just about every hole. So.
Hey, here's the thing. My thing is, as long as you're out there having fun, you're golden.
Because you need to remember, my golf background and experience is limited to putt-putt and Happy Gilmore.
So you got the hard part. Putting's the hard part.
And I'm terrible at putt-putt.
Oh, so you're bad at... Oh, I didn't know I thought you were good at putt-putt.
No, I'm horrible.
Wait, I thought everybody was good at putt-putt.
They probably are.
I don't think I've ever met a man bad at putt-putt, but okay. I got to see this now. I wish we had a putt-putt course nearby so we could go see this, but we don't. The only one is in the hood, and I'm not going to the hood. So before we jump into our next segment, we have an ad read.
Okay, let's do it.
Folks, watching the NBA Finals, and we have Summer League coming up. You want to make sure your home is fully prepared, don't you?
Absolutely.
Especially in today's terrible interest rates. You deserve the best, so we're going to give you the best, even though these interest rates suck. Folks, we highly recommend you use Mitchell James of Porch to Patio Home Inspecting for all your home inspecting needs. When I buy my next home here in the next year, hopefully, I will be using Mitch. Mitch is a very busy man, but let me tell you what, though. If you call him, he will come.
Mitch had 4 inspections all over Memphis on Saturday alone. The man cares. He will make sure your home is good to go.
And he should have been packing for a beach vacation.
See, that is the dedication that you will get with Mitchell James, people.
Yes. And it was his birthday. Happy belated birthday, Mitch.
A man of the people. Mitch.
Yes, call Mitch, gosh dang it. How many of those people were from us?
Not enough.
0.
Not nearly enough.
We're gonna get him at least one business. And I think we get the first Porch to Patio Home Inspecting Shirt. If we get some business for him, I think he said we get a shirt. If not, I'm gonna try to at least get a shirt. But use code BDL15 for 15% off your first home inspection. Realtor is looking for a partner. And let's jump into the next segment. NBA time. While we were gone, they had Mr. Adam Silver on for the final. Sorry, talking about old Demetrius.
Yes.
I texted you and texted some. Yeah, I texted you. I texted some of my buddies, and I had them text me as well. Josh screwed.
I think the Grizzlies are done for a minute anyway.
I don't think we're done. It definitely will change how aggressive they are this offseason.
Yes. Fully agree
so Adam Silver's like, we've already come to the ruling. And we've had more stuff come up. We've come to the ruling. We're not going to release it till after the finals, which I understand because they don't.
That's understandable.
He goes, he knows. John knows.
The team knows.
The team knows. And the NBA Players Association knows and agrees with the suspension.
Yes.
And you see anywhere now it's getting leaked that John's going to be missing half the season. John's going to be missing 17 games, 20 games, 35 games, 41. I've seen someone say 50 games.
We won't know for another probably week or so.
Well, let me see. Let me hang tight. Let me pull it up. So we will not know at the earliest until June 19th, the day after the NBA Finals. Okay. If it goes to a Game 7, we will not know for 13 more days.
Yep.
So we theoretically have 2 weeks until we could know at the earliest, or at the latest. Which, as a Grizzly fan, as we are, you're nervous. You hate this. Like it got leaked. Woj said he's heard it's in the 17 range. You have Stephen A. Smith saying he's heard it's in the 40 game. I'm like, I believe. When is Woj ever wrong?
Yeah, I definitely trust Woj.
I'm gonna trust Woj till I die. It has you nervous because if it is 40 games, you have no backup point guard after Tyus.
Right.
You'd probably be doing a point guard by committee with Tyus. Behind Tyus, it would be Bane, Conchar, and Kennard.
Yep.
Hopefully Z can get some time in this offseason, get healthy, and then you have Z going strong. He did show some life. You're already thin already. You don't know how Adams is going to be when he comes back. BC's going to be out till at least February already. Bain had toe surgery. You're once again, I say toe surgery, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
So you're losing your best wing defender. So
yep.
You've lost some depth. You don't know. The uncertainty is there, and a big couple trade pieces you thought could be there are not there. So I don't know what you do. We just pray it's not. You pray it's under 20.
Yeah. Anything 20 or under is a win.
If he can just miss if he can miss November, you're golden.
You can tread water for the first quarter of the season.
Oh God, dude, we'll be fine first quarter of the season. That's no issue.
Yeah.
It's the back half of the season when you're going to. But hey, you saw what happened. The Heat got it. Heat are in the finals as the 8th seed.
Yes.
Playing in 2 playing games. Anything is possible.
To quote the great Kevin Garnett.
Anything is possible. Sorry. So you just pray. I did see a trade I want to run by you real fast.
Okay, and I've got one for you.
I didn't know you had one. I sent it to you. I just want to get your opinion on the air. Would you make this in a heartbeat? Where was it? It was. Give me one sec. Sorry, I backed out of it. Hang up. Sorry.
Technology is great till it's not.
Amen. It was the Grizzlies trade Brandon Clark, Jake LaRavia. You don't like it?
I don't like losing to BC, but keep going.
I mean, you're and a 2023 first rounder.
Okay.
I think you would probably have to give up more than just one first rounder.
Mm-hmm.
But would you trade those two players in a, let's say, 2 firsts for Kyle Kuzma?
Given that I don't want to lose BC, but given that he's going to be out most of the season anyway. Okay, let me ask you this. What is Kuzma's contract looking like?
He's a sign and trade. He's a player option.
Okay. So we would have him for more than just one season.
You could probably lock him up for more than one season, yeah.
If we could lock him up for more than a season, I'd take it.
The issue is Kuzma's kind of moved into that 4 range.
Yeah.
But hey, he can still play 3, defend the 3. He still stretches the floor out. I mean, this year alone, let me pull up his stats for the year. I'm a freaking massive Kyle Kuzma guy.
You are a Kuzma guy.
I miss the bleach blonde hair guy from LA. This year, Kuzma's kind of been a power forward, small forward. He's 6'9", 221. This year with Washington, he's career high 21 points. Shot 7.5 threes a game at 33%.
Ooh.
Dial it down a little.
Shooter.
Huh?
A volume shooter.
I like it. Because you're not getting Miles Bridges.
No.
Per his 36 minutes, he is shooting 7 or 8 threes a game, still making, so he's the same thing. Make the trade. I got one more. This one was from Joe Molinick. So I want your opinion on this one.
Okay.
Grizzlies and Celtics make a trade.
Okay.
Because everyone knows Jaylen Brown wants out now.
Yep.
Even though he gets a supermax. Would you trade this? Tyus Jones, Luke Kennard, Z, number 45 pick, the number 56 pick, Golden State's first rounder, a 2025 first round unprotected, and a 2027 top 5 unprotected for Jaylen Brown and the 35 overall pick.
Deal.
Do you think we could honestly? I mean, that's a pipe dream. Like, that is the definition of a pipe dream. Do you think we could get him for that?
No, not a chance.
I mean, they get the point guard they need.
Yep.
They get another shooter, which is what they needed this playoffs.
Yep.
And they get another long, lanky wing defender. And draft picks. And you've seen what they can do
with draft picks.
And like you've been saying forever, that 2024 Golden State pick could be gold.
That is the one pick I do not want to part with if I'm the Grizzlies.
And you know more about this than I do. So that pick is unprotected no matter what, right?
Correct.
So if the Golden State ends up getting the number 1 pick, we get the number 1 pick.
We get the number 1 pick.
Holy crap.
Yes. I don't believe it. I believe it is unprotected. The only good thing Iguodala did while he was in Memphis.
Are they going to be that bad next year?
See, I don't think so. But but you never know. I mean, their core is getting older. Draymond might not even sign back with the team.
He's got a freaking Draymond ain't leaving.
I think somebody's going to try to throw a bag at Draymond this summer. I really, truly do.
Let me see. Let me pull up his contract. What would you do if the Grizzlies got Draymond? How pissed off would you be?
Oh, like I said, I've said it before and I'll say it again. He would be the one active Grizzly player I would stand up and boo every time the ball was in his hands. I would actually cheer for someone to foul that man.
He's got a player option for this year.
Okay.
At $27.5 million. There's no way he turns. I mean, James Harden's turned down his super deal to go play in Houston.
More than likely, yeah.
That's still freaking basketball. Have you heard the stuff, too, that Dylan Brooks is pretty much going to Houston's done deal?
I've seen it's pretty much done, yeah.
You know who's there, right? The man that tried to get me banned from the FedEx Forum, Chris Wallace.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's in Houston.
He's like their head of their scouting.
He loved Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks was one of his last picks he got a say-so in. And I was listening to Chris Vernon's show on the way home. They said he wanted to. So Dylan Brooks fell to 40. And they said that was the Ivan Rabb draft. God. That guy. The St. Jude cancer patient. They got like a freaking St. Jude cancer patient. What?
I can't believe I'm laughing at that. That's terrible.
Well, I have my dark moments. Yeah, we had the 35 pick. We ended up getting that one. And we drafted Ivan Rabb. He's not even in the freaking G League. God, Ivan Rabb. That pissed.
Is he just chilling at home or is he overseas somewhere?
No. He's chilling at home. He's 26 years old. That man could not stretch the floor. He was too small to play in the NBA. He was too slow, too small for fives, too slow for fours.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't hit a jump shot. Could post up every now and then. We go down a rabbit hole. But yeah, they said Chris Wallace wanted to draft Dylan Brooks with the 35th overall pick. And said they got Ivan Rabb. He was supposed to be a top 10 pick. But remember, what was Ivan Rabb? Remember, what was Chris Wallace's biggest thing? Two things.
Kentucky or Kansas.
No. Kansas, and what was the other one? It's an accolade.
McDonald's All-Americans.
Bingo. He was one of the two. He was a McDonald's All-American.
Yep.
Yeah. Dylan Brooks was neither, but...
Yeah.
I mean, well, I forgot what we were talking about before we went down this rabbit hole.
Trades.
Oh, trade. So let's hear your trade.
All right. So again, I'm going to preface this absolute pipe dream. Okay.
Oh, it's a pipe dream one.
It's a pipe dream trade, but I still want to get your take on it because I figure all the, we've hit all the other names so far. I want to throw this out for a little bit of fun.
Is it my boy Bridges?
No, it's not.
Is it Miles?
Tyus Jones.
Ooh.
Luke Kennard.
Ooh.
Zaire Williams.
Okay, sounds like that one. Okay.
Jake
there's more. No.
Our first this year. The Golden State one, and our first in 25.
Okay, so it's got to be an all-star caliber player.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Eastern or Western Conference?
Eastern.
Tatum?
Jason Tatum.
Oh, let's go. That's definitely a pipe dream, but they're not moving on from him.
They want to bring both he and Brown back this summer, but I'm not sure they both come back. I think you have to move on from one of them.
Tatum will come. Tatum's going to stay no matter. Tatum's their guy. Brown would be stupid to if they're going to have to offer Brown.
They're going to have to offer him, but I agree.
Why would you let your first team All NBA guy walk?
No idea.
All NBA player walk.
Unless he is just that miserable in Boston.
I mean, look at DeAndre Ayton's miserable in Phoenix, and he stayed. Well, he didn't have a choice.
He didn't have a choice because he's getting a bag there.
He was restricted. Remember, whoever made him an offer, Phoenix could match.
They could match it.
So I don't know. That's a good one though. I do love that. Here's the thing. I know we all talked about was we can trade Tyus, sign a cheap backup point guard to run it with Ja, Bane, Mike Pascal, OG, Kuzma, Brown, Jaren, and Steve. And now you got to take Tyus off the table.
Yep.
Tyus is off the table for the formidable future. I'm sorry, I said earlier, instead of Miles, it was Mikal Bridges. I said
Mikal Bridges.
We can't get. Sorry, I always get them confused. We did have some good news come out of the NBA. Jaren made the all-feet. Jaren's going to be playing a little basketball this summer.
Yes, he is.
God, can we go ahead and start praying that he does not get hurt?
Yeah, for sure.
He put Team USA. Do you remember the last Grizzly to play in the FIBA? I know. It's been a hot minute.
In the FIBA, was it Mike Miller? Mike Miller?
You think so?
I'm gonna say Mike Miller.
So you either have. I'll give you a guess. Either Mike Miller or Rudy Gay.
Oh, I know. I knew Rudy was. I knew Rudy played a couple summers.
I'll give you those are the only hints I'm getting you. I know it.
I've been burned too many times. I feel like it's gonna be Rudy, but I've been burned too many times going against my gut. I'm still gonna say Mike.
Rudy Gay, 2010.
Yep.
Do you want to take a guess where it was?
That I have no idea.
It was Turkey.
Okay.
Listen to this.
That wasn't the summer Paul George got hurt, was it?
No, dude. That was like 2015.
Okay.
That's like 2013, 2014. Listen to this team. This will make you feel old. Are you ready for it?
No, but go for
it. Chauncey Billups.
He's like a GM now.
He's the coach.
Oh, he is a coach.
He coaches Portland.
Okay, yeah, I forget he's their head coach.
Kevin Durant was 21 years old.
Golly.
And one was the FIBA 2010 FIBA MVP. Derrick Rose was 21 years old. Russell Westbrook was 21 years old. Rudy Gay was 23. Andre Iguodala was 26. The man that fell off the face of the earth was Danny Granger. You remember him?
Absolutely.
Gosh, that 2K team was stacked back in the day. He was 27. Steph Curry was 22. Eric Gordon, before his knees were shot and became a shooter, he was 21. Kevin Love was on the team. He was 21. Lamar Odom was on the team. He was 30. Mm-hmm. And then Tyson Chandler was 27.
Oh, wow. So he and Iggy were the elder statesmen there.
No. Lamar and Billups were the older guys.
Okay.
If that doesn't make you feel old, I don't know what does.
Yeah, it does. Thank you for that.
I mean, I feel old just hearing that. So that was the last time a Grizzly was on it, and we went over it real fast. The teams, dude, this team is freaking stacked. All right, they've had 7 guys commit to it. The 7 are Anthony Edwards, I'm gonna put it back up. Sorry, Anthony Edwards, Jaren Jackson Jr., Brandon Ingram, Tyrese Halliburton, Austin Reeves, Mikal Bridges, and Bobby Portis.
That's a stacked team USA.
You still have 5, I think about 6 more spots to fill.
Yeah.
Hey, I expect a lot of good things to come out of Jaren from this. Hopefully he'll be more aggressive, learn to be more aggressive. So that's all I want.
And healthy.
Good God, yes. So we do have one.
Stay healthy.
We do have one segment now we're going to start doing going forward until the draft. If the Grizzlies do keep the pick, which we don't think they will.
I don't think anybody expects that to happen.
But in the event they do keep the pick, just pick one guy. We're going to do one guy a week who we like and why we want them. I'll let you go first, Starkey. Who's your guy?
All right, so let me get him up real quick. So, according to Tankathon, he would have to fall almost 10 spots. But Bryce Sensabaugh, wing from Ohio State.
I've been seeing he's been falling a lot in drafts lately.
I would love it if we keep the pick. I hope Sensabaugh would be the guy.
What is he? He's I'm pulling him up right. He's a 3. He's 6'6". That's really what we need, but
he's 6'6", 235.
I mean, yeah, if he could fall, that'd be a stout pick. From what I've read on him, he's a big 3-and-D guy. He is a shooter, not the John Morant shooter. Some stats on him. I got his per game pulled up. 16 a game. He shot 4.5 threes a game. Made 40%, 83% from. He doesn't get to the free throw line. He's a shooter, but so is Desmond Bane. And now look at him now. Downhill Bane.
Yep.
He shot 50. He shot 48% from the field, 40% from 3. Had 1 assist a game, 5 rebounds, almost half a block, and a steal a game. His per 40 minutes, he shot, which would have put him at 7 threes a game, making 40%, 26.6 points. And 48% from the field. I think that'd be a steal right there. That'd be a great pick.
Yeah. His NBA projected 3-point percentage is 38, a 34% usage rate. Also, so Yeah, Bryce Sensabaugh is my guy if the Grizzlies keep the pick.
I think it's 100% locked in. The Grizzlies have to go wing. I'm still haven't given up on Z and LaRavia. I think Roddy definitely is going to be more of a 4.
Yeah, 100%.
3-4. But Roddy is not going to be your 3 guy. I still think LaRavia could be our wing of the future.
He's going to have to just. He's going to have to take Summer League by storm and just be consistent.
I don't even want him to be like a go-to. I want him just to be able to make shots. That's the only thing I want him. That's what killed him. He fell out of the rotation, and then he never was the same player.
Yeah.
My guy, no surprise, is a wing. His brother, Rookie of the Year. Keegan Murray's big brother, Chris Murray. Did Keegan win? Did Keegan win Rookie of the Year? I think he did. I don't think he did.
No, it was Paolo, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, Paolo won. Yeah, Keegan. Yeah,
I think Keegan finished second or third, but he still had an awesome year.
I mean, he averaged 12 and 4. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Chris Murray averaged 20 points a game. He shot 33% from 3, but he was shooting 6 threes a game and had 8 rebounds a game. That guy is he's a 3-4 hybrid guy, kind of like reminds me a lot of Kyle Kuzma, how he plays.
Mm-hmm.
He'll get down there, do the dirty work, and here's the thing: he definitely fills that void of Dylan Brooks.
Yeah,
he doesn't need the ball. He can make threes. He can make the shots. He can even play down low if you need him to.
He averaged a steal and a block per game too.
That's one of the Grizzlies things. Remember, if you look at the past guy stuff, steals, and they shoot at least 35, 36% from 3 or better, and they average at least a steal and a block a game.
Yep.
I think that would be a massive steal for it. And then let's jump to the NBA Finals.
Let's do
it. Game 2, wow.
Yes.
Just when you thought the Nuggets had a beautiful lead in the second half, breaking Miami, baby.
They do what they do. They did what they have done all postseason long. Just play consistent, never count themselves out. Just Miami disciplined basketball.
Well, here's the thing. You don't know who's going to take over for him.
And it could be any number of people.
You think it's going to be Jimmy Butler. And then you could think, okay, it could be Bam. Nope, it was Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent was 4 of 6 from 3, 23 points, 3 assists. And then you had a massive game out of Kevin Love.
Yes.
I don't think people
are talking about. By the way.
He's there. I think he's like the Udonis Haslam. He starts and plays, gets some minutes. But guy had 10 rebounds.
Yeah.
That's a lot for Big Kev.
Turn back the clock, Kevin Love.
Played 22 minutes. Most he's played in a hot minute. 6 and 10, but every rebound he got was massive. And they're going to Miami. And I think leaving Miami, when it's all said and done, the series will be 2-2. I think what will happen is Miami will win tomorrow night, and then Denver will win going back home.
Yep.
I think this could go 7.
The more I've thought about it, I would love it to go 7.
I don't.
Ultimately, I think it will go 7.
I don't want it to go to 7 now just because of Ja. I just want to know, but I think if they split the season series, I think the Miami part. I don't know why I said season series, but if they split the Miami part, the home series, it's definitely going 7.
Yeah. I don't. If Miami can play at home like they have been, and especially like they did against Boston, correct?
Yeah.
I'm going to say maybe Miami in 6.
You know that the Nuggets have been terrible this year on the road. So we talked about how bad the Grizzlies were on the road.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody talked about that, but they never talked about how bad
Denver was.
the Heat. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't want to say the Heat, but how bad Denver was. Denver had just a worse record as the Grizzlies did.
Oh, wow.
And no one talks about that. So that's why I think Miami could get lucky and split this. And very well, they could win both of them.
Yeah, they very easily could win both of them. If it's 3-1 Miami going back to Denver, I'm going to say Miami in 6 easy. And it took me a while to figure out who I thought was going to be. Because with these two teams, you never know. This, like we said at the beginning of the segment, has been an amazing finals.
So do you want to take a guess at what the Nuggets road record was this year?
We played 41 on the road, correct?
Yeah.
I'm going to say, hang on. And I'm probably going to be way off. I'm going to say 19 and 22.
You were actually right.
Was that really?
Yeah, you were right this year. Did you look that up or did you just guess?
No, that's a total guess.
The Grizzlies were 16 and 25 on the road this year.
Oh, wow.
The Warriors were 11 and 30. And the Miami Heat were... Oh, sorry. Can't spell. Gosh darn it. Words are hard. Miami was 27 and 14 at home this year.
Okay.
Just saying. I like Houston. Miami's chances. I do want to get into one thing real fast before we do that. Duncan Robinson. I think the Tyler Hero injury has been amazing for Duncan. Duncan's now back in the spotlight. He's now bubble dunking again.
He's bubble dunking for sure. Yes.
The guy that people doubted could play defense. Block on a step back from Jaylen Brown the other night. Or 2 weeks ago. Or a week ago. One or the other. He had a Duncan, and he's finally creating his own shot a little. He's becoming more than just a shooter. I'm so happy for Duncan Robinson. For the culture.
Of course.
Hey, always, baby, got to represent.
Although, we were talking off the air. Sorry, go ahead.
So this is the guy that went from D3 to G League to play in the NBA Finals to a max deal to out of the rotation.
Yeah.
Literally was out of getting so many DNPs or playing maybe 5-10 minutes a night. So now he's back in the rotation. He's become a very good vocal point of that offense. That if you leave him open for a second, he's shooting and it's going in.
Yes.
Go on.
I was going to say, we were talking off the air, and something I did not realize was that the $90 million contract he signed is incentive laden, not guaranteed money.
Nope, he has to play a certain amount of games each year to get it, and I think that he'd have to win a final too. So there's a lot of stipulations in it for him to get his full money.
I did not know that until you were telling me that earlier.
That's Pat Riley for you, baby.
Yeah.
I do want to say, do you have an X factor for the rest of the playoff series? I have one.
I don't, but I'm interested to hear yours.
Michael Porter Jr., baby.
Okay. All right. MPJ, I like it.
MPJ, when he is on, you cannot guard him. But when he is off, you can't keep him on the court. His defense is that bad.
Yep.
When he's on the court, okay, this guy's he shoots like 10 threes a game. Mm-hmm. If he's making at least 4 of them, okay, you got to keep him on the court. 4 or 5 of them, you definitely got to keep him on. But he ain't making 2. If he's making just 2, you're like, hey, man, we got to.
Yeah. Go cool down on the bench.
His defense is that bad. That if he's not making shots, you can't justify keeping your max contract guy on the court.
Which is an issue.
Here's the thing. I hate Aaron Gordon. I don't know why now. I used to like him when he was in Orlando. But, man, Aaron Gordon's, like, thriving in that role we wish Dillon Brooks would have thrived in.
Yeah.
As the 4.
Yeah.
The role we wanted Dillon Brooks to thrive in. Play defense and get your shots when they come to you.
When they come to you. Not creating them for yourself. Sorry, I had to go there.
Before we move on from the final NBA thing, this did show on Bleacher Report before I'm get your opinion on it. James Harden is torn on what to do.
He's going to Houston.
Here's the thing. I mean, I get it. Like, the strip clubs there are amazing. So I'm told. And I get it. You don't like the cold in Philly. Why would you want to quit playing with the reigning MVP where you're in an Eastern Conference that is weaker than the Western Conference a little bit? Your team is way better. I mean, are the strip clubs that good? Are they like the ones from Parks and Rec where they're serving the breakfast buffets in there?
No idea.
I mean, good gosh.
But, I mean, you think about it. He goes back to Houston. They missed out. Redemption, one for sure. But they missed out on Wemby. So he goes back to Houston. It automatically becomes his team again.
I just think if you get a James Harden, that's going to throw this early in like Jabari Smith's development. You're going to hurt them so bad. Let me pull up the roster real fast. You're going to hurt that development so bad of that team.
Because
instead of trying to get them the looks, them the minutes of being the guys, you're going to be James Harden's going to be doing that. And I know they want to go after big name guys this offseason. Yeah. But dude, stop it. I mean, Segun's done good for him. Kevin Porter Jr., you need to let that guy walk. I liked him a lot, but he's been terrible for you. He's a locker room cancer. Tari Eason's been good for you. Usman Garuba's been good for you. Jalen Green's is your franchise player. Jabari Smith, your number 3 overall pick. You have the potential. James Harden's going to take that away from him.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. But correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't Jalen Smith or Jalen Green on? Was it Paul George's podcast?
Paul George, baby.
And they were talking. Paul George asked Jalen that very question. He said, "If the beard comes to Houston, what are your thoughts?" And Jalen Green said, "I would love it. Great player, yada yada." And then Paul George said something. He said what I'm sure Jalen Green wanted to say. He said, "It would be terrible for you as a player because it would stunt your growth and development."
I rest my case. Hey, what would you do for a Paul George to Memphis trade?
I don't know, but let's tune in next week.
No, like, would you like be ecstatic if I said we traded like BC, Tyus, Z, and Golden State's 1 and this year's 1 for Paul George?
I would think so. I would like to think so.
I mean, you're
It
literally
would have to determine which Paul George are we getting.
Hey, put it this way: if you get that, I'm just saying, hey, Paul, save yourself for the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to guy that shoots 37% from 3, 23 points a game, 6 rebounds and 5 assists. He could literally run point while Ja's out. And then all we need him to do is catch and shoot and facilitate out there. He can be the force. I think he wouldn't like being the 4 scoring option, but man, he would thrive in it. And just imagine, kick it out to him, kick it out to Desmond.
But you have to assume health on the side of Paul George. And that is a massive assumption.
We have Jaren at the 4. You got to assume that with him.
Yeah, that's very true.
We already assume with one player. Here's the thing: the Clippers are going to have. I mean, granted, they have their new massive arena opening soon. I think next season, the 24-25 season.
Yep.
Go ahead and blow it up, baby. Give us Paul. Would you rather have Paul George, or Kawhi?
I think I'd rather have PG just for the sake of you never know what Kawhi's going to wake up and do one day.
I'm taking Paul George all day.
I mean, Kawhi could wake up one day and said, I don't want to play basketball anymore.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking of that, injuries and all that. How about the fact that it came out after the thing, and we'll get into this for LeBron, then we'll move on to our last 2 segments for the day. LeBron, oh my gosh, LeBron was playing with a torn ligament in his foot.
His foot, yeah.
Tendon. Oh my God. Did I not call it?
You did.
He's going to figure out, just like the retirement thing, he's trying to get it off the fact that he got swept in 4 games in the Western Conference Finals. Stop it. Stop that crap. God, I hate your boy. Here's the thing: if I ever saw LeBron, I wouldn't even ask for his autograph. Like if he said, "Hey man, give me sign your hat," I'd go, piss off.
You wouldn't even get it for your boy?
No, he's not worth it.
The king, if you got to meet the king, you would not get an autograph for your boy.
No, I'm not wasting a good pin on him or a hat on him. And if I did, I'd sell it in a heartbeat. I wouldn't even keep it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, give me something for it.
You couldn't pay me what I'd ask for it.
That's very true, though.
I'd ask for at least 10 G's.
Oh yeah,
probably get a couple, but I wouldn't even waste my time today, LeBron. What was the last thing I was going to say? I can't remember now. LeBron pissed me off. Now I lost my train of thought.
So heated, man.
God, I hate that guy. Now he made me lose my train of thought. I don't remember what it was. Let's go to our last segment for the night. Starkey, do we have another ad read?
We do have one more ad read. So, as y'all know, sometimes we have good days. Sometimes we have bad days. Sometimes we're on top of the world, and sometimes we get mad at the thought of LeBron James. But do you know who you can talk to get through your anger?
Is it LeBron James?
You could talk to LeBron James, but I feel like that would just make you even more mad. No, you can talk to the therapist at BetterHelp. BetterHelp is a 100% online therapy company. They have licensed, trained therapists who are there for you. You can talk to your therapist through phone call, text message, video chat, whatever is convenient for you. That's what they want to do to help you. They're there for you 24/7. And if you don't like your therapist, you can even change therapist at no extra cost with the touch of a button. Who else does that? Who else wants to help you out and help your mental health so much that they accommodate you that much? Our listeners, we want the best for our listeners because we love y'all. You are family to us. Use our link, betterhelp.com/ball don't lie. That's better, HELP.com/ball don't lie, all lowercase, no apostrophe, for 10% off your first month of therapy through our friends at BetterHelp. And yes, Jared, they can get you through your anger toward the king. They can help you with your hatred toward LeBron.
Stop it. I'm not the only person that hates him. I just think he's a soft pansy. That if he played in the 90s, he would not be the player he is now. Tim Duncan's better than LeBron. Don't you shake your head at me. I can defend that argument all day. You throw any stat at me, I can defend. Tim Duncan's my favorite basketball player of all time. I can defend any statement.
Points.
Okay. What about it? Tim Duncan was a 3-point shooter. Huh?
How many points does
you want to okay. Here we go. You ready?
What's his career number of points?
Are you ready, Starkey? Tim Duncan, career number for points or total points. I'm pulling it up. 26,496 points.
Okay.
But you got to remember, he was a big man. He didn't shoot no threes.
I think that's true.
And guess what? He's a team player who is fine if the offense doesn't run through him. And guess what? Tim has that LeBron doesn't have. A ring without an asterisk beside it. Oh my gosh!
You're saying his Heat title has an asterisk?
Huh?
You're saying LeBron's Heat title has an asterisk?
All his titles have asterisks beside it.
Okay.
We'll have this argument next episode. But I'll let you try to do all your research. Tim Duncan, better player all time than LeBron.
Okay.
Best power forward in NBA history.
No. Okay. Well. Okay.
What?
It's an argument.
Who? No.
Okay. No. You're right.
Who would you put?
I forget LeBron's a 3. I forget LeBron's a 3.
Larry Bird was a 3.
I will give you that. Tim Duncan, best 4 of all time, 100%. I will give you that. I feel like we're just spiraling at this point.
Okay. LeBron's first title, NBA lockout season.
Okay.
Second title, literally the luckiest play in NBA history, the Ray Allen 3.
Okay.
The Cavs won. Draymond Green suspension.
But still beat the greatest team in NBA history by himself. Carried that team by himself.
Was it? Because actually there was an article this week. I meant to include it on this week's show, but we'll do it for next week. actually the greatest NBA championship winning team since Jordan's last title was actually the Kevin Durant team per ESPN. Was the first one that went top. But I mean, you can make that was the 72. That was the 73 win team.
73-9.
73-9. You can make the argument there. But I do want to get into that one. But okay. So Draymond Green suspension. Okay. What's the next one, Starkey?
The bubble.
COVID.
Still had to play the games.
Stop it.
Still had to be there.
Stop it. That man had 3 months off to recover his body.
Still had to be there. That wasn't his fault. He didn't bring COVID to the league.
I have a source that says LeBron did plant COVID in the world to get him a ring. It's going to be in his last dance.
I thought Rudy got there.
I mean, probably too, but I think LeBron conspired with him. Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm not going to tell you you're right.
Because I'm not.
Exactly. You're not right. Exactly. That's the thing.
I'm not wrong. I'm right.
You're not right either.
I am wrong. LeBron's a conspirator. I do. We'll get into this argument next week. Let's get into transfer portal, college basketball. Before we do that, we have an ad read. Folks, golf season is upon us. I'll be playing golf this weekend. Probably going to shoot a 30 handicapped, which is bad, Starkey.
Yep.
I haven't played in a year, so we'll see how it is. I go to the driving range every now and then, but we'll see. But folks, I want to look cool, feel cool, look cool, and be swagged out on the golf course. And as the kids say, look bussin'. Folks, I'm gonna get all my golf barrel from Shake It Golf. Use our unique URL code and use Ball Don't Lie podcast or BDL podcast for 15% off any purchase. They have shirts, they have hats, they have bags, they have gloves, they have tees, and golf head covers. Use them. We love them. Starkey is still eyeing that banana shirt. Actually, the donut shirt's now back in stock in all sizes.
Oh, that's the one.
The donut shirt is very nice.
That's the one.
I kind of still think you want the cheetah one. It's okay if you do, little Joe Exotic. Before we do that, let's get the portal real fast. Wrap this bad boy up because we have one more segment to go. Then we're done. A little bit long tonight, but we got to do a May episode tonight. There's one top guy left in the portal. Memphis is not in the running for him because they suck.
Nope.
Arkansas is down between Arkansas and Bama for Grant Nelson. 6'10" guy, averaged 17-9 at North Dakota State. An athletic big man. They said he's super athletic for a 6'10" guy. Just needs to work on a few more offensive things. He canceled his visits to Baylor and Iowa this week. It's now between Bama and Arkansas. From what I've been reading, a lot of Bama fans are already saying, and some Arkansas sources are already saying too, Arkansas's got it pretty much done deal. They had Ron Holland lined up, the number one player in the portal, number one recruit in the country. Would have been back-to-back years, but the NIL offered him $1 million. Or not the G League, not the NIL. The G League offered him $1 million, and Arkansas couldn't compete with a $1 million NIL deal.
No, I can't really blame him on that one.
I'll tell you what, man, that G League team's gonna be stacked next year. I would definitely go watch them again. If they come to South Haven again, I'm definitely going.
Absolutely.
So they're gonna. So he's gone. If we get him, the second I find out we're getting him, I'm hopping in my car and driving across state line and putting a bet in for Arkansas to win the national championship.
All right.
Memphis has really nothing. DeAndre Williams is now, I guess, learned that his draft stock is not good. So now he is trying to get a waiver to come back for one more year. Here's the thing.
He's trying to get his year in residency back, which would allow him to play to run it back one more season in blue.
And everything that pisses me off with Memphis fans is like the guy averaged 17 and 8 for you.
Yes.
Why are we making jokes? Granted, yeah, he's 28 years old.
Yeah, he's 2 years younger than I am.
He's the same age as he's older than Devin Booker.
Yes.
But you mean to tell me, Starkey, you would not want that back?
I would do absolutely. I'd welcome that man back with open arms.
I mean, if I would have told you get a chance to get a guy to come back on your team, no matter how old he was, that 17 and 9 for you, 17 and 8 for you the previous year, would you take him back in a heartbeat?
100%, especially with the team that Penny has right now. Yes, in a heartbeat.
You see Memphis fans making jokes. I get it. Yeah, it's funny. He's 28. He'll be 29 playing college. I mean, look, Brandon Weeden was 28 at playing Oklahoma State. North Texas quarterback's 30.
Yeah.
Let the man play. I'm shocked he's not going to try to do a G League, or he's not going to try to do an overseas. So I for sure think he could get some money from there. Penny's roster is not looking good. It is not looking good. I don't think they're going to be unless they get DeAndre Williams back, I don't think they're going to be in contention for the tournament. If they get DeAndre Williams back, I think they will make the tournament. If they don't, I think it's a done deal. Wrap this baby up for the year. It's NIT time. Will be interesting to see what happens going forward with them. Looks like Starkey had some connectivity issues, so hopefully Starkey will be back in the queue here in a second. But I think we're just going to wrap it up for tonight, folks. Y'all be safe out there. You stay classy, San Diego. We'll be back. I think we're going to do a late show next week. Starkey's got to go on a work outing. We'll be back better than ever, folks. We gone.